you doing out there?
Go Gacy, go Gacy.
What you doing there?
Cameron Grimes, we tried to bring you into our world, but now we must eliminate you from it. I tried so hard to save you from your pathetic existence. Now you must face the full force of Schism. 3-on-1, because you and I both know you have nobody to turn to. And you will fight. You will fight just like Cameron Grimes can. You will use every ounce of oxygen you have in your body. That is until you take your last gasp.
I'm here with Cameron Grimes, and Cameron and Upset Schism challenged you to a match. Do you plan to go at it alone or have partners?
Mackenzie Mitchell, what a difference a week makes. I'd be lying if I didn't say it felt so good to cost the Dyad on that #1 contendership. But Joe's right. There is no one in NXT that I trust.
So you will go out alone, 3-on-1.
I may not trust anyone in NXT, but that doesn't count all of the WWE. I'll see you next week.